hot seat.
So I move out of the hot seat?
So,
Because I'm in it too.
well, tell you what. Let's have Kayla move out of the hot seat
The hot seat.
And a hot seat.
and have Grandmom
I'll leave this back.
sit down.
That way we can have both of you in.
Yeah. I'll have to
I'll still
fasten it up there.
Okay. We'll start with Granddad. Tell me a little bit about where you grew up,
Your childhood.
your childhood.
Do you know how many years it's since I grew up? Oh dear, oh dear.
What can you remember from your childhood? Anything that sticks out? Can you remember?
Bump on his head when he fell over.
You what?
That's all kids fall over, don't they?
Like, yeah, did you have any big accidents as a child where you got a scar or anything?
Right?
Like when
I
you
was
were...
climbing a wall and got glass in my wrist.
Yeah.
Ouch.
So, what wall were you climbing?
Oh dear.
Well, I lost the ball up there.
So you were trying to get the
Climbed the
ball?
wall and there was glass on top of the wall and I cut my wrist.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That one, how old were I then?
Did you have any stitches?
They do that, don't they?
Yeah,
Put glass into
all
cement.
there.
Oh wow.
At about 10 or 11. Something like that.
Ouch.
It must have bled a lot. You know.
Oh, I
So,
don't know.
was it
How does the
That's a long
conversation
time
go?
ago.
Years ago. I didn't know what day.
What about you, Grandma? Did you have any little accidents you remember as a child?
Yes. We were doing corn on a farm and the bulldozer come.
Uh-huh.
I was drunk. I sat on a bench and my mother come running out
Uh-huh.
to see that I was safe. But the bulldozer was drunk straight against the bench.
Oh.
I had my head, I think, on a back wheel,
Mm-hmm.
and my mother had her leg under the other front wheel, and she was in hospital. It took all the skin off, but I hadn't an inch of thing on me.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. My
Nothing
father
was
said
hurt?
the angels must have looked after me.
You're not ill?
Not a scrap. But my mother was in hospital for months after
Wow.
it, she said. Lots of stories.
Did they have to graft skin on?
Yes,
too?
yes. So, I mean, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And, well,
Mm.
I went on when I first come to England, I went with our Doris
Mm-hmm.
on the bus, and I saw a fellow jump off the bus. Of course, I thought in the corner.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know.
Don't say.
Don't say. I went flat off.
Yeah, I remember
With
that
our
time.
Doris in my arms.
And Doris was 9, 10. How old was Doris?
Baby in arms.
Baby in arms. Yes. So I mean, we had a few ups and downs like that. Yes. And
Whoops.
what else you want me
Oh,
to tell?
So when you were a child, Grandma, do you remember anything like?
What were some of the chores that you had to do?
Yeah,
Did you have any tasks around the house?
that your mum and dad asked you
If
to
you
do.
had something to do. I can't. I know what I did then.
What were your sisters like? Did you get along good? How did the boss you around?
And Curly asked a very hard question.
Yeah,
I'm always interested in family and
Yeah.
how the.
Well, I had two sisters, but Emily Netta left home, didn't she? She lived with Auntie Netta. But how old was she? How old was she? I don't know, and it's not a story, but Jack is not a good memory.
I have a bad memory too.
I used to have good memories, you know, I remember from my childhood stuff, yes. Can you remember?
She must have left home after she left school.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't here then.
I know you wasn't, but
Do you remember your first job or anything?
first job,
Yeah.
errand boy,
What?
delivering parcels.
Delivering parcels? Oh. And then you joined the army, right?
Yes.
And you were in Germany? That's where you two met?
We were in Holland first, weren't you?
Holland?
Holland.
I was in North Africa first.
Wow.
Wow.
Well,
How long were you in the army?
How long were I what?
In the army altogether?
Just over 5 years.
5 years.
You two met at a dance, right?
Yes, there was a dance and I went with a few of my friends. And then they all had a boyfriend.
Oh.
And Jack used to have a big wagon. He used to drive us all home and he used to drive all the girls home as well beside, you know.
You know what, it's going to look like this on video, like interrogation.
He was the designated driver.
Well, I can remember this and that, but it's a long time ago, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
So
just anything you remember at all? Just.
I remember
Try
some
from
of what you
last
did.
summer. What did I do?
We went to Albert's, and you went in bathrooms. You were a little girl, and you got the Ajax,
I did.
and you covered yourself and up top to bottom in the Ajax. Albert used to tell me, you know.
I remember
I
that.
never knew that.
Yeah.
I know. My mum said
Top
once
to bottom in Ajax.
was it black bread? Black bread.
Yes.
My mum was telling me we'd been eating black bread in Germany, and it makes you really quick. And I didn't make it to the bathroom in time. My mum was telling me.
No, but I remember Albert telling
Don't
us
put it on me.
she was covered in Ajax. I remember him telling me, you see.
Like soft.
Can you remember Jack? Come on.
I don't think.
My memory used to be very good, but I'm not so good
Do you
as
remember
it was.
your first house, and because you lived with?
First house we lived, the first 6 months we lived with Mum and Dad.
Right.
And then we got a little house down Little Mud Bottom.
Right.
And we had to all to do it out, you see.
Lit by gas and all.
It was lit by gas.
Oh,
Yes.
by gas.
Sweet.
Yes, gas.
Wow.
And you used to have to, them iron, you had to
Warm
heat
it up.
them
On
and,
the fire.
on the fire. And then you had the washing, you did boil it, and then you peggy top it, you know.
Was it as
What's
iron
that?
with the?
Does it not?
Yeah, you know, you warm them iron on
Did you have
Used to
one
be
of those-
flat iron,
did you
couldn't
have
flat iron, yeah. You had to warm them and then do your ironing.
Ah, you couldn't
something
gas it on
really
fire.
funny now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the clothes things that they were made out of porcelain or something, the big rollers, and you put your clothes through them to get all the water out?
Yeah, ringer.
Well, I went to
Yeah.
place on a school
Yeah,
trip,
ringer.
and I was putting my socks through because we'd all been out and all the socks were soaking wet.
Yeah.
And there was this big lad called Peter Addy, and I was putting mine through, and he was like giggling, and I thought, what's he laughing at? And I didn't notice he had his hand on the thing, and I was just pushing him in and that, and he turned it right quick, and my fingers went through the actual rollers.
Yeah.
And when my fingers came out, I swear to God, apart from the bone, there was flat. There was flat, you know, because they'd been from the mangle. And I was screaming, oh, look at my fingers, look what you've done.
It's
You don't see them much, and that's why I... Do you like bananas?
yeah, we had ringer on it. Take it up, and then after we got a washing machine.
Yeah, but what? Where was this one made out of porcelain?
Sorry?
Time.
Where was this one made out of porcelain?
Well, Paul, when we
Well,
started,
what
we
they're
had
made out of the
nothing.
rollers,
Coming
is it?
from
Like,
Germany, I couldn't bring anyone
like,
back.
what the rollers made out of? They weren't steel.
Wood.
They were wood.
It was
They
a
were
lot
like
and
porcelain.
she
They
said
were
when I
like,
come over.
and they were spring
was very
loaded
hard,
though,
like,
so
you
that,
know,
they'd
5
move up.
pound of wood,
But not, you know, the springs were
Yeah.
quite tough, so
Yeah.
my fingers got caught up in it.
and you had to buy your food at your rent all of that. So it's very, very hard.
It was in
it was very hard.
Lake District, that.
Was it hard adjusting to moving over here and?
Yes,
and
it was.
And speaking a different language.
Yes, yes, it was. But well, I got into it
You get used
by
to it.
talking to people.
Mhm.
But I mean, it was hard at first.
You must have really missed your family.
I brought me
Yes.
the German brand with him, you know. And in them days, I used to wear them white, you know, the white pom-pom socks, German, the German socks, you know, what they have. And leather trousers. My sister used to send
Yeah,
Andrew,
yeah,
Michael.
yeah.
what a Michael,
Michael first.
leather trousers. Oh, he wouldn't have them now. It cost a lot of money. He wouldn't wear them because it was strange, you see. Yes.
leather trousers.
I was wondering how sort of English people treat you when you first came here, because it wasn't long after the war, were it?
Well, his mother was a bit funny.
Yeah.
Dad was alright.
Mm-hmm.
But he used to hit everything, didn't he, Jack?
Can you
In
tell us
a
about
cupboard and
can you
well,
tell
he
us the
never gave me
story?
no to eat. I thought, well, I was starving.
Wasn't butter rationed back then, and did she,
Well, I
she
don't
hid
know
it,
what
right?
she did, but that's true, isn't it, Jack? You found it on that yourself. And then I was a bad German girl.
Aw.
And when I used to go
Aw.
with my friend up with our,
Mhm.
what's it called, it's all sorts.
What did she call you?
Well, I was a bit tough though. I
Aw.
didn't pack it in, you see. I'm very tough minded, you know. But
Wow.
I just picked on with it, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I couldn't, I had no money. We're going to go back home.
How did
no,
you? I'm sorry. How did you keep in touch with your family?
right.
So you wrote to them,
Mm.
and how were your family with you moving over?
My father cried his eyes out when I went. Yeah, he didn't want me to leave.
Mhm.
So my mother was the last time I saw him because I couldn't afford to go back. So that was it. And you see, they were quite old when I left. You see,
It was a long trip.
well, they were getting on. You see.
Mhm.
Well, I was doing helping at farm. My brothers were in the war,
Uh-huh.
so I, no chance. You see, but. I mean, you didn't earn enough to go home and see them. We had to struggle, but we got there eventually, you know.
It takes time.
It takes time. Eventually we got there, but
I,
then we from the old house we moved into Standard Crescent, you know, there was a 3-bedroom house there. It was a corporation house. And then we bought Hutton Terrace after that.
I like Hutton Terrace, you know.
Yeah.
Hutton
There
Terrace,
were
I
4 bedrooms, we bought that.
like a little adventure.
It was right by the park.
Yeah, there was near the park. And we had all that done up. We had all new windows put in, had a new kitchen put in,
Wow.
all the, I used to do all decorating at one
Uh-huh.
time, but I can't do it now, but I used to do all decorating, didn't I? Yeah. But then I saved up all the time. I
Mhm.
was a good saver. When he got a bit more money, I put money away.
Mhm.
And then when my brother,
Mhm.
when he died in America,
Uh-huh.
he's what do you call it, left us all some money.
Right. In his
I
will.
think there were $45, how much for $1? They all got it. I don't know,
About 45,000, I think.
yeah, must have been, yeah.
Or maybe 25,000 in English.
Oh,
Or
no,
they're about
Was that the-
30,000.
Sorry, was that the brother that owned part of a company that made
Plane, yeah.
engines?
Yeah.
What was the
Yeah.
name of the
Plane.
company?
Mm.
well, they done
It's
parts
an
of
American,
planes.
right,
And
big
I've
American
actually did letters
engine
on
company
that,
for
you know,
planes,
and
yeah.
for solicitor and stuff. Well, I've never seen them, neither did I see my sister.
Yeah. Because
Well, I got a baby when Henry
No.
went.
I tell a little fib me to people whenever it comes up in conversation about planes or engines. I go, oh, I've got a relation who used to own part of Pratt and Whitney. And I know
No,
it's not the
no.
family, but it got if it were him, it'd be bloody.
I have the company, if I can find, if I
Mhm.
could find the letter, I have the company with Maurice.
Right.
Yeah.
And he owned it and he finished the whole lot.
Wow.
Stock and barrel because he bought his partner out.
Wow.
He was a businessman, was Henry.
Yeah.
And
But
he's,
you never met
he's
them
done.
'cause
Hey?
you never met them because they were a lot older than you. Right?
Well, I think I was, he come to Germany. Well,
Right.
I seen him once.
Right.
And my other brother, he come down Littlemore when we lived in Littlemore. He worked in Germany, visiting in Germany. And he just come,
Claim delayed in England.
so he
For
come
a
over
day.
to see us. So,
So you got to
down
see.
from Scotland.
Hans, yeah,
Oh, that's
yes. But otherwise, I haven't seen him about for writing his Christmas and birthday. But every year, before he died,
Mhm.
he sent us $25 for a Christmas box every year.
Oh, that's nice.
Besides, you
That was
see,
very sweet of him.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, he had a room full of guns. And he stole them all once, didn't he? Because he were getting too old. I used to
Mhm.
have a permit to
Mhm.
shoot, what do you call it?
People.
No,
People.
not people, game. They used to go for
License to
game,
kill.
you know,
He was allowed to shoot. Yeah.
you know,
Hunting
no,
license.
games.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Unemployed.
and they collected them. They had a living room full.
Wow.
So I don't know
I
all
thought you
these
were gonna
stories,
tell
but
me
I heard
James
from my
Bond or something.
from my family, you see.
I was mum as a little girl. Was she a good girl? Or
Where?
mum? I was Christine as
Yeah,
a little girl.
Yeah,
See what, but
dish the dirt.
both you were fighting with Hazel.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, pillow fighting.
Mhm.
And gone to bed at night. They had to sleep the room together, and they used to pillow fight, didn't they? Now one time you went mad. They had us up all night jumping about. Jack said, "Get down the cellar while you're quieting down."
Did they quiet down?
Well, yeah,
After
they
we were
were
gone for
always, they were always a bit fighting
Uh-huh.
with one another, Hazel and them. Have you met Hazel? Yes.
Yeah, last
Yeah,
night.
last night.
Last night, yeah. Doing.
Hmm.
Well, Hazel, I'm a bit mammy. Yeah.
And she said once she tried to tell you before you hit. Remember, it'll hurt you more than it hurts me. And then I got you even more.
When it goes mad, yeah,
Mhm.
he
Yeah.
used to jump over the city once, I thought.
Wow.
He don't
so-
often go mad.
So
But
he
he
would go.
does.
It's
He
like,
does. So,
it's like Michaela when Dad used to be giving her a smack and she got it all wrong way around, and instead of saying I did it accidentally, she went, I did it on purpose.
I did it on purpose. And then my dad would get even more mad at me. It's like, you did it on purpose. I did it on purpose.
family. But I mean, I forget about this. No, we have quite a good carrying on now, but we pay over here. You see, in America, do you pay poll tax? Every month you have to pay here. Everybody.
What's
It's
the
for
point?
It's
I
like
think
rates
so.
on building, rates on the
£80
housing rates.
a month.
Do we pay that?
That could be like maybe the state taxes or the
State
federal
tax, yeah.
taxes.
Yeah.
We had
How
to
does it
pay
go
taxes
for
for
like
Henry.
older
Uh-huh.
people though?
We have
Because I
to pay
think that's
taxes
really
in
unfair.
America.
You
The-
still have to pay taxes on that?
No,
You
no.
know, they don't work and
They
they
won't
only get
pay.
the pension
Right.
and
Out
they
of
pay
the
£80 each
Right.
as well, innit?
So when
Well, you
you,
don't have it, do you?
that had to come
Well,
out first.
I
and
don't
it was,
because I'm
Hey,
still
what-
at home
Hey,
with
what
my
once
parents
a
and it's on
million,
the
never
same house.
remember.
But
wow.
I have a letter
not
from
fair.
the solicitor, but
Mhm.
loads of stuff ever hard to
Wow.
sort it all out, you see. But my other brother got in America, you see. I'm only living hands.
When Andy died.
Yeah. Well, one day, or what Annabeth did it. I think Annabeth did it.
Did what?
Sorted it all out in America.
What for Henry?
Well, no, Mildred will live in later, you
Right.
say. But he must have
Yes.
made a will beforehand. I don't know
No,
exactly.
he must have made the will beforehand because solicitor did it for Mildred, didn't he?
Right.
Solicitor closed the estate.
Yeah. Sold the house, the business. How much would it for a solicitor? How much would that for a solicitor?
Probably.
for?
I bet they're rich enough.
$52,000 for the
What?
bill.
The
That
solicitors.
not for solicitors.
So it must
They
be a
don't
big
have
estate, must
It
it?
will have
Mind
been a
you,
estate.
it
Probate.
took him 2-3 years to do it, so
It's probate. It took 3 years
Mm.
to get it.
that's his word, isn't it?
Probate.
Yeah.
So I want a big.
That's a nice cut though, that you got a nice amount of money.
Right, I'm off to
Yeah,
college.
but all them in Germany get there.
Mm-hmm.
And then from their side got same.
Mhm.
And Felicity got so much.
Mhm.
So it was all shed out, I don't know
Yeah.
how it went out. But it helped us a lot. Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us about the drink that I was asking? It's made out of egg and potato, right? The alcoholic drink that your brothers would make.
Oh yes, he had a big, like a boiler,
Mhm.
and he used to make whiskey. And it got, look, well, on a farm you have eggs, and you just have a lot of eggs, and they put it in the biscuit.
So it would be in a boiler. and-
Egg flips we call it.
Right.
And then,
Yeah, but main ingredient was potato though.
not always about fruit and all. He made different times from potatoes as well.
Also made different things.
Different stuff. Or he used to get drunk like a lot of
So it had a lot of
A
alcohol.
lot of-
In gin made from potatoes, isn't
I
it?
don't know.
Some one of the drinks is made from potatoes.
So it had a
isn't
lot
it?
of alcohol in it too.
Yes. You were flatten out.
And
It's just got all the eggs,
Mhm.
the raw eggs.
Uh-huh.
You know, some stuff you don't, I was sick the next day, I can't stand raw eggs.
Oh, so you drink it raw, with the.
Like it.
Yeah. He wanted it white.
Oh, I couldn't
Oh, yeah.
stand it.
I can't drink
No,
raw.
it's
White raw eggs are good for you,
Yeah, I
know.
heard that it's supposed to be raw eggs are supposed to be good for your body because there's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
anything taken out.
Oh, it still eats eggs now, every day one,
Mhm.
at least, and until our toaster broke, so we
Uh-huh.
just got a new toaster
Right.
to get our stuff. Have you got all finished with it?
Oh no, no.
You want some
No,
more
Do you have any
stories?
A
questions?
little bit more.
You want
Don't you want to pass him a drink, Jason?
Let's
What do you
see.
think?
I think you better have to.
With your kids.
Yeah.
Did you have any of them that got into mischief or trouble?
Like
Yes, our Andrew.
Um,
Well,
Our Michael Plant owns the light post
Mhm.
and with more kids. Not here. And
Mhm.
smashed the lights. They got in trouble for that.
Andrew did that.
Actually, yeah.
No,
No, that was
Do you
Michael.
know,
That was Michael.
Mm.
I couldn't see Michael doing that.
I'm saying that about Michael.
But our Andrew, he was a bad for motorbikes.
Yeah.
I remember.
When I was in Germany, he got pinched, didn't he? And then you said he was drunk that time because I was away.
Mhm.
I'm more firmer than Jackie.
Mhm.
He did.
Andrew got done for leaving himself
Hey,
in the street as well, didn't he?
did he?
For
You
what?
got told off for that?
I didn't
I'm sure
know
I
that.
Yeah, I
remember.
didn't know.
Oh no! Don't take that as word because
I
maybe
didn't
I've got
know
mixed up
that.
with somebody
Unless
else.
he has
What
told
was
you that.
I just think
Yeah, I didn't know
I
that.
thought I
I
remember
smacked
being
his
at
phone.
Hutton Terrace and,
I
and,
can
and
dream.
talking about him getting done by a policeman for being
Well,
drunk and
I
relieving
used to
himself
follow
in the street.
Andrew and I used to follow Andrew.
Must have been
and
somebody.
Michael.
Police
They
can't
always
chase
take
him
me
in
back.
car once,
Yeah,
But Hazel
yeah.
didn't.
and they lost him.
It's
She's
a-
still
Was that when he had
only
his
6,500.
Eh?
Did
There
he
was
have
Mama
a
Andrew
did
career?
and
it.
Michael always paid you
Eh?
back.
What
Girls
car did
are
he
paid
have?
me
Yeah,
back.
that's good.
But she's really 6,500. I couldn't do
I
it
forget
now.
which one it
Yeah.
was they had now.
Definitely. Especially
But
when
it
you
come
borrow
up-
money, you should pay it
Well,
back.
Actually, there were no lights.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
lights
it's
off when it's got that
Should
corner.
always be paid back.
They lost him then.
My mum was telling me about
They
one
drove
time.
home.
Yeah,
She
Straight
said
out back of my house.
she had
Yeah.
told
and lost
you and
him.
Grandad
Lost
that
him.
she was going out with her friend's parents, and
Yeah.
her friend told her parents they were going out with you, and then you found them in the street, and they went with who they said they were with, and she said she got really told off for that. Because
Well,
she said she'd sneak, and then other times she
I
said
don't remember that.
she'd say she was babysitting and she wasn't
Oh,
to be
well,
able to go out.
they,
and
they
about.
always have some tricks up their sleeves. You find them with all children though.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I
but
know.
Andrew was worse for me with his bike.
Did he have a lot of
Oh.
accidents on his bike?
Well, he threw a shoe at me because I wanted his big. What did he want it?
You want to borrow
That
money
bit,
for that Capri, didn't
that Capri. He got it in the finish. Capri,
say
all
it
my
to me.
money. Capri,
Yeah.
big one.
Oh,
And then I said, I'm not borrowing you that kind
Didn't
of
he
money.
show you?
Only threw a boot at me. I just missed my face. He was a real stone.
It's probably
He
about
was
20
a
at the time, right?
Hey?
Was he about 20 years old at the time?
Or something like that, but I had a very trouble with and Michael wouldn't.
I was older than that time of girl, because it was
Oh, okay.
1984.
I think
He
Oh,
was
it's
with
like-
Diane when he
So I'd be
still had it.
24, wasn't he?
He met Diane when he still had it.
I was
if you
maybe 10
remember.
at the time. 19.
yeah, they were a brand new Capri. They got that out of me. They paid me back. I must admit, Andrew paid me back
Oh, he's
every
good.
penny. He's not.
Did Mum
Yeah.
ever borrow money from you?
I'm not so well off now. Then you know, but I'm off.
Do you have any other
No, but it's a lot of money, isn't it?
It is.
So,
Well, I remember, having fun growing up as a kid. I was the child who, well, my older sister, they
Yeah.
would just have to say a couple words to let her know that she'd done wrong.
yeah,
My other sister, it was lightly tap.
yeah.
And it'd get
The youngest sister, it was you just look at her and she knew that she'd done wrong. And
Yeah.
my brother,
Yeah.
little spanking, the message got through.
with it.
Yeah.
Me,
Nothing.
I was the child that if they'd used a board with a nail in it,
It still wouldn't get through.
they would still have to question if the message made it through. I was extremely stubborn
Yeah, I'm stupid.
and
Really?
always getting into trouble.
I'm pretty stubborn too, so I don't know what.
I'm stupid. I'm not.
So,
I
were
don't give in easy.
so Grandad, were you the one that would give most times in the marriage?
Yeah, I'm a lot more firmer. I just keep him under control. Andrew, I had some.
Mum said that she was more scared of
Mum.
Grandad than Grandad.
She said she was more scared of you than Grandad.
I'm more firmer, that's right.
No, she said she remembers one time too when you were washing her hair
Yeah.
and she'd done something wrong, and all she remembers
No, quite a bit done.
is you kept dunking her head a little bit to wash it because you were mad at her. And
Yeah.
she said she just knew you were very mad at what she'd done, but she couldn't remember why it was that she did wrong.
I mean, it's